All right, it has been started. Hey, ready for a little ripping? Too bad he couldn't stay around and watch some, you know? Oh. We're not doing... All right, do that, Origins. We're doing select last, obviously. We're going to do select last. Let me take this down. Take a screenshot of that if you feel the need to. If not, you can always go over to the tube to see it. Good luck, everybody. It only begins here. Good morning, Randy. And I will be running this break back, but we're running the other one first. It's 2023 H2, CJ. 2023 H2. All right, I'm going to take the overlay down, and we're going to get some ripping in. We're going to start with these blasters. See if we can find a case hit or two. You never know. I hope we can, but you never quite know. And good luck. Nothing. There's nothing there. It's Jonathan Stewart. Abdul Carter. I don't think that's variation. It is not. Josie Jewell on the silver mosaic for the Panthers. Jared Verse making a lion pay. Okay. Jack Besh is a variation. And Joe Theismann. It is, Randy. And then we'll run the select one again. I know some people wanted to get into that. We'll run the one that we're running right now again after that one fills. Wes Chandler. John Elway. Ricky White III for the Seahawks. Don't know that, gent. Trey Hendrickson on the green mosaic. Bang. Chase Brown and Jatavian Clowney. I don't know this guy. Is he any good? I don't know. What you got? What you got for me, Yankees? No, they don't exist, Gil. What? Joe Theismann is the original My Leg guy. Jordan Addison. Oronde Gadsden II. Jack Besh on the variation green mosaic. Polka, Kid Reporter, James Cook, and Travis Etienne Jr. Can you send the empty boxes away? That is a weird question, and I'm confused by it. Try to reword it. That doesn't make, I don't understand. George Kittle. Walter Nolan for the Cardinals. A very nice Dylan Gabriel on the notoriety. What up with it? I'm we starting, y'all. Oh, hey. How about Sam Darnold for the Seahawks on the honeycomb? Yep, we take those. Then send to people. I think I understand what you're saying, Yankee. Are you saying you want empty boxes? Good morning, Gnarly. Yep, we take all those. We take all those. Dylan Gabriel and Randy Gradisher. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Let me get that. Holla at me. Jerome Ford. Yankee, I guess that's something we could maybe look into. You'd obviously have to, I don't know, maybe. Donovan Jackson, Russell Wilson on the green mosaic for the Giants, Brian Thomas Jr., Kurt Warner, and Zach Ertz. Jacoby Myers, Lamb Jack, Sean McVay's in the set. Caleb Johnson on the variation for the Steelers, Tua and TJ Hawkinson. And that's just one blaster. Empty. We've got Dorsett, Prescott, Abdul Carter on the notoriety, orange fluorescent, Terrell Davis for the Broncos, Kid Reporter, Quinchon on the variation, and DJ Moore. Kyle Duggar. Oh boy, Rourke, man. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the green mosaic. Egbuka, Peppers, and Jared Goff. Where am I supposed to be? Marshawn Lattimore, Trey Harris, Lovett on the green mosaic for the Lions, Derrick Henry on the green mosaic notoriety, Van Ginkel, and Frank Gore. He's like Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon. I'm too old. Right, Nick? Right? Yeah, they got him good, didn't they? Yes, it is, Luca. Bernie Kosar, Will Lutz for the Broncos, Puka on the Touchdown Masters, Jackson Smith, Jamal Anderson, and Trey McBride. Second one, brother. Garrett Wilson, Luther Burden for the Bears, Mike Evans on the silver for the Bucks, George Kittle, silver mosaic for the Niners, Aeneas Williams, and David Njoku. Take a little Kittle action. Yep. Holla. Herbie. Mark Brunell. ETN. Jaden Daniels. Antonio Gates. And Mean Joe Green. Empty. Where the Pats at? Kareem Hunt. Jordan James on the rookie. Jedi Barron for the Broncos on the silver. Jackson Dart notoriety, Will Shields, and Corey Dillon. Skateboard, everything that's come out of this break is sitting right here on this. Right here, right there. All that. There it is. Right there. All this stuff. All that stuff right there. This stuff. All that. That stuff right there. Isaiah Davis. Derek Harmon for the Steelers. Jimmy Horn Jr. for the Panthers, green mosaic. TJ Watt, same deal, epic performers. AJ Brown and Tariq Woolen. That's gnarly, gnarly. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. A little bit easier to get into than this one was. And then we'll run this one again for you select aficionados. Wes Chandler. Saquon on the color match for the Eagles. We'll take that. Gregory Rousseau for the Bills on the orange fluorescent. Bang. Kid Reporter. Milano. And Bo Nix. You know Bo Nix likes to show up. John Elway. Kenneth Grant. Corey Dillon on the green mosaic for the Bengals. Cooper DeJean on the bang for the Eagles. Jackson Dart variation and Romeo Dobbs. It's the Dartsman. That's right, Gil. You know what's up. Jordan Addison. There's Derrick Henry again. Theo made an appearance this morning. Saquon on the Brazil games. Michael Irvin and Josh Downs. We've got George Kittle. Tet. Joe Morris on the silver mosaic. Justin Jefferson, Aaron Rodgers, and Chuck Foreman. We got one more blaster left. We got one more to go. They didn't have a terrible running back to begin with, in my opinion. We'll see how that goes, but he was okay. They already had a good running back before old Scat. Nothing. It is gnarly. It is. And we got a Sam Darnold one. Jefferson. Steve Spurrier, really. Amon-Ra on the elevate. Will Shields and Fred Taylor with Pimp Pimp Play It. You look. Matt Stafford. Gabriel Davis. Christian Wilkins on the green mosaic. C.J. Stroud. James Conner and Brian Thomas Jr. Wayne Fonts does need a card. Dan Campbell needs a card. Jamar Chase. Elijah Arroyo with some Panini dust on him. Will Howard on the silver mosaic for the Steelers. We'll take that. Genty on the notoriety, Sherwood, and Kendre Miller. Wayne Fonts definitely needs a card. The Wheeler and Dealersman. Eric Armstead. Swessinger. Verse on the bang again. A.J. Brown on the orange fluorescent elevate. They just look good. Estime and Myles Garrett. They just look good. Holly Creek, no. Well, yeah, that. Honeycomb. But we've only opened 4 blasters. Sit back and relax and maybe you'll see something. You never know. It's possible. There might be a deed in here. Jared Verse. Willis McGahee. R.J. Harvey on the silver for the Broncos. R.J. Harvey again on the variation. Mark Andrews and J.J. No Pats for you, Gil. No Pats for you. Sorry. Can't have them. You don't want Pats out of this anyways. You know where you want where you want your Pat. Will Anderson Jr. Zabel. Puka. Kid Reporter. Demario Davis. Tyrone Tracy Jr. and Mike Singletary. All right, we're going to open Origins, and then we're doing the other one. Empty. Next breaks pinned at the bottom of your screen. A little bit easier to get into than this one. It doesn't have a select in it. That helps. It actually has a little bit more to rip in it, to be honest. David Montgomery. Some guy for the Patriots. We won't worry about this card. Oh, it's an RPA out of 99. Behind old Travion is Jalen Noel for the Texans on the on card. Kyle McCord made it into the break out of 99. Tricolor patch. Jamian Sherwood for the Jets on the Gibby team. Elick for the Titans out of 225. He's been getting a lot of touches. And Graham Mertz. Don't know much about Graham Mertz, but here he is. Here he is. It's Graham Mertz. Let's take care of all these and get into what we're all gathered together this morning for. I know, Cujo. What am I doing? How could I do that? Slipping in my old age. He is K13. He does, every time I've seen him, he's done something every week. So, keep that up, good sir. Noel, Noel. All right, it all comes down to this. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I see you out there, no Colts, no this, no that, no this, no that. Well, we're going to find out this is the last box. Good luck. Toilet paper patch. Come on. Empty box. All right, here we go. Be nasty. We like you, Select. Be nice to us. It's all of them, Gil. It's every one of them. It's all of them combined. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Kayvon Thibodeau. Okereke. JJ and Ayuk. I'm going to put these up there just for a little bit of good luck. They're base. They're just base rookies. Don't worry. They're just base. But I'm putting them up there for good luck. Come on, Select. Be nice to us. Give us a good auto. That'd be nice. Jared Verse. Ray Davis. Rashad White on the silver for the Bucs. Chuck. This is not a mirage. It's an Andre Ware tie-dye. 2 out of 25 and a Ladd McConkey. Andre Ware. The best of the best, you know. Only the best for the Detroit Lions. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Beautiful looking card. Russ, that's a good question. I don't know. Panini dust. I don't know the answer to that. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Thank you, Brittany. Jahmyr Gibbs. Brett Favre on the silver. Darnell Mooney for the Falcons. Labubu. Out of 249. And Rome Odunze. It does. It has a very long checklist. I don't know how he made the cut. We don't have a whole lot of QBs in the past. Maybe that's what it is. There's not a whole lot of QBs back in the... That's what it is. I'm allergic to Andre Wares. Tie-dye specifically. It's my kryptonite. Josh Allen. That looks gold. I'm going to pull from the back. It may not be, but it looks gold. Jalen Tolbert. Tua out of 299 for the Dolphins. Silver Justin Fields for the Steelers. And let's just see. Starcade. Oh, that's nasty. CJ Stroud. 3 out of 10 for the Texans. That's going to MTG. What a nice hit on the Starcade. A deed? A deed, perhaps? Check it out. Select don't play no games. We're not done in this box, are we? No, we're not done yet. It doesn't end there. Something else is chilling. Something else is chilling. I know, Mayberry. Yes, it is a mojo, correct. Something else is chilling. We're not done yet. Put your boots on. We're getting Andre Wares and CJ Strouds. We ain't done yet. It's a deed. It's a deed. Did I? Oh, I did. I did, Russ. I wasn't paying attention. I was too worried about that. Lamb Jack. Kyle Pitts. Hafunga on the silver. Michael Penix Jr. on the phenomenon. And Mike Evans. It's a hobby. CeeDee Lamb. Josh Allen on the silver. Neon Icon silver Drake May. It's Draco. It's him. There's Brock Bowers and Cortland Sutton. We haven't hit auto yet. Joseph Alt. Bo Nix. James Cook on the silver. Riley Moss and Tremaine Edwards. Select's just where it's at, man. You know, it can be every bit as good as Prism. Sometimes even better. Probably is most of the time. Justin Jefferson. Bucky Irving. Oh, you're asking? No, that's not going to happen. Prestige. Not in a 2024 select. Bucky on the silver. Braylon Allen on the neon icons. Phillips and Eric Dickerson. Actually, that's not going to happen in anything. Prestige. Other than Emanate. DeMarcus Ware. Roma Dunze. Jermaine Burton for the Bengals, and that is out of 49 on the RPA. Going to Sergeant Cata. The Cata. Deron Bland and Brock Purdy. Now you can get XRC. Not that I know of, Gil. Not that I'm aware of. I see who's the guy I always see for the Bengals. Yoshi Bosch. Herbie. Mosert. Braylon Allen on the auto for the Jets ain't too bad. Out of 149. Terry McLaurin patch for the Commanders out of 149. And Bryce Young. We're down to 2 packs. You got a Bo base over here, Mayberry. So all I need is a Caleb base and we're good. Is that what you're saying? We're good? You're covered? Theo should have XRC. Because he's a legend. That's why. Sneed. Roma Dunze. J-Mo on the silver. Jaden on the phenomenon silver. And Daniil Hunter. 1 pack left. been a good box. Whether you missed or not, it's been a good box. But maybe one last pack can save somebody. You never know. T. Higgins. Brock Bowers on the silver. Joshua Carty for the Rams. That is out of 175. Ricard and Rhodes. It's a good box. It was a good box. I know not everybody's slapped. That's just how it goes. But it was an excellent box. Top notch. A gold case hit. Braylon Allen auto. Silver Jaden. Silver Drake May. There was a silver Justin Fields that I top loaded for some reason. Well, there was a Bucky. We'll do a quick recap, and then I'll see what's off the board in the next one. You got it, Gil. Have a good day, brother. Oh, we got that too. That don't look bad. Appreciate you, Luca. Have a good day, everybody. Appreciate you. Recap time. Then I'll get the next break up there. R.J. Harvey on the variation. Jimmy Horn Jr., Barron, Brock Bowers, and Jackson Dart. George Kittle and Derrick Henry. Lad McConkey, Ashton Genty. J.J. McCarthy, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Egbuka, Caleb Johnson. R.J. Harvey, Jackson Dart. Terrell Davis on the orange fluorescent, Jack Besh, Ricky White III, Will Howard, Tet, and Quinchon on the variation. You've got Saquon and Aronde Gadsden, Joshua Carty, A.J. Brown, Jalen Noel, Greg Rousseau, Jamian Sherwood, Elick for the Titans, Josh Allen and Tua, Brett Favre, Kyle McCord, Bucky Irvin, and Brock Bowers. A lot of good little silvers in that. Terry McLaurin on the patch was out of 149. Dylan Gabriel, notoriety. Sam Darnold, Honeycomb for the Seahawks. Darnell Mooney. Andre Ware, tie-dye. Yeah. Drake May silver. Jermaine Burton, RPA out of 49. Travion Henderson out of 99. Jaden Daniel silver. CJ Stroud gold, Starcade, and the Braylon Allen out of 149 rookie auto for the Jets, the Gibby team. And a deed. And that was 3 out of 10. All right now. All right, everybody. Let's get a little ripping in. You don't get a little ripping in, I'm all right. Sound good to me. Oh, I need this, don't I? Now, we're not going to do that. We'll do black last. We'll do optic here. And we'll start with blasters. No, J-Wham, it's about to be. I had to fix the number on it. It wasn't right. It had one extra digit that it didn't need. I'm just getting ready to rip. Getting ready to go up here in a second, J-Wham. So this is Select 24 Hobby, you guys. That's going in there. Origins 25, and then 4 more of these blasters. This is the first break we did this morning. No team is over 99, and that's difficult to do with a Select Hobby. Almost impossible. But I did it. And it is in there. And it is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Then we'll do baseball after that one. So whenever that one fills, I will drop that baseball break. That might be the best break of the day. You never know what the best break of the day is, but it might be that baseball one. Good luck, everybody. We're going to start ripping this. Nada. Stafford, Michael Williams, DeAndre Swift, Julius Peppers, Travis Hunter on the variation, and Romeo Dobbs. It's a good start, Jonathan. Gabe Davis, Quinshawn, Will Howard on the silver for the Steelers. Travis Hunter green mosaic. You had a feeling, didn't you? Jewel and Michael Irvin. So far, that feeling was correct. Well, color match, too. Select 24 hobby is pinned at the bottom of your screen, folks. We don't see that all that often. Anywhere. Not just here, just anywhere in general. Thank you for them ghosts. Tiki Barber. Matthew Golden. Jaden Higgins on the variation green mosaic. Egbuka, Kid Reporter. Cole Kmet and Josh Downs. It's been a good blaster so far. Spreading the love. Everybody knows he isn't. Bear down. It's not a discussion. Okay? The only people that think he is are wrong. Ty J. Spears. Ollie Gordon III for the Dolphins. We'll take that. Micah Parsons. Nico Collins. Jahmyr Gibbs and Chuck Foreman. He can be second. That's okay. I can live with that. Chris Olave. Abdul Carter on the green mosaic notoriety for the Giants. Ooh, tell me that don't look good. That's nice. Who got the pack this time? Dustin on the orange. Jack Besh on the variation. Chase Brown and Devontae Smith. Been an excellent blaster. I'd be thoroughly happy if I opened this blaster for myself. Tucker Kraft, the guy nobody seems to be able to stop. Hunter, Sam Darnold, Gabe Davis, James Cook, and Jawan Jennings. One blaster down, 3 to go. And then we got 3 other boxes. TikTokery, I think we'll have some of the regular. Still kind of up there, though. Empty box. But I think we'll have some of the regular. I don't know how much we'll get, but... Montez. Warren Moon. Ashton Genty on the notoriety green mosaic. Hunter Henry, Breece Hall, and Will Lutz. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, folks. And that'll be the last football break of the morning. Then I'm going to do a baseball as long as that one fills rather quickly. But it's a nice one. Select 24 hobbies in it. Trey Benson. Prather for the Bills. DK for the Titans. Garrett Wilson. Cam Ward on the variation for the Titans. And George Pickens. Titan. Well, you know, may vary. That may very well be. Fitzgerald. Brock Bowers. Bijan. Drake May. Danny White. And Chris Godwin. Laporta. Travis Hunter, one more again. Dalton Schultz. Brock Bowers, Jalen Hurts, Brazil games, and Justin Fields. I see you big time. I see you big time. Roddy White. Ollie Gordon II. Matthew Golden on the notoriety. Devontae Adams on the orange fluorescent Elevate. Kid Reporter. Calvin Ridley. Terry McLaurin. AJ. Jalen Hurts green mosaic Brazil games. Omarion Hampton silver mosaic for the Chargers. Zach Bond, Tim Brown, and Ramondre Stevenson. 2 blasters down, 2 to go. 2 to go, 2 to go. Yes, the next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and it does have Select 24 Hobby in it. I know, it's crazy. Empty. Jordan Addison, Shamar Stewart, Terrell Davis, Ashton Genty on the variation, Wilkins, and Blake. Kittle, Chris Johnson, Josh Downs for the Colts, Golden Tate, Hunter Henry, and Micah Parsons. Did he? They locked him in, huh? How much was it, Sarah? Jerome Ford, Kelvin Banks Jr., Jamal Anderson, Dirty Birds, Shadur, that's nice, for the Browns, Breece Hall, and Derwin James Jr. Oh, we had the money, bear down. We didn't really spend it on any free agents. $21.50 an hour, that's cheap. Jacoby Myers. Oh, hold up, my bad. Chop Robinson. Steve Young. Shadur. Kid Reporter. Cam on the variation one more again. And Zay Flowers. We do have the money though, bear down. We do. We haven't spent it on anybody. Now I'm sure somebody will have to go to the wayside, but we still got money to sign Gibbs. We still got money to sign Branch, and we still have money to sign Laporta. I don't really know what we have to do beyond that. I'm sure there's somebody. Altoon, Woody, Gates on the silver, Benito, Danny White, and Trevor Lawrence. No dollars released yet. Okay. Malik Neighbors, Kyle Williams. Gibbs is going to be the one that hurts the most. He's going to cost us a little bit. I know running backs usually get away with it, but as good as he's playing, he's going to get whatever he wants. Trey McBride for the Cardinals, Matthew Golden, Jalen Hurts, and Will Lutz. We'll probably lose somebody like Jack Campbell or something. Empty. They won't do that. Maybe, Tiffany, maybe. They won't do that, though. Jared will be the type of guy that'll rework his contract so we can sign somebody. Ford, Hairston, Pierce for the Colts, Burrow, Willis, and Jameer. Myers, TJ Watt, Rondé Barber, Ashton Genty variation, Devontae Smith, and Jawan Jennings. Chop Robinson. Travion on the rookie. Matt Stafford, Super Bowl champion. Jaden Higgins for the Texans. Golden Tate and Derek Stingley. Travion, huh? We still got an H2 and 2 hobbies sitting over there. These are the last 3 of the 3 packs of the blasters. Al Toon, Malik Neighbors, Torrey Horton for the Seahawks, Matt Stafford, Kid Reporter, Hunter Henry, and Fred Taylor. You're good, Yankees. It's fine. A-Chan. Cam Ward, and that's the one where it doesn't say rookie, which is weird. Hunter Henry on the silver for the Pats, Tariq Woolen, Breece Hall, and oh boy. Yeah, it doesn't say rookie on this one. But you know it is, because he's a rookie. Troy Franklin, Jimmy Horn Jr., Dak Prescott, Kyle Hamilton, the third Cam Ward, and Cameron Hayward. That's actually, is that 4? 4 Cam Wards out of 4 blasters. All right, that's the end of the blasters. On to other things, like Optic H2s. Buck, the first helmet was an inscribed Titans helmet of Warren the Hitman Moon. It said Warren Moon, and then on the side it said, "What up, Buck?" Empty box. Good luck. Hendon Hooker. A Drew Sanders autograph on the hash marks for the Broncos. Well, well, well. Who knew? Going to Sin City. Take it. Little Drew Sanders action. Dalton Kincaid rookie recruits and DJ Johnson. The whole pack was rookies. Derek Hall. Ryan Tannehill, our boy. Whoa, that's I've never seen before. Ryan Tannehill out of 35, and then check this out. Drew Brees out of 35. That doesn't usually happen. Tyreek Hill and Jordan Addison for the Vikings. Yeah, that doesn't ever happen. Maybe there's a downtown too, you know. It was. They were like, oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, and my bad. Let's see what else is in this. 180 mil. Oh, boy. James Conner. Yeah, bear down. We might not be able to sign somebody else. It might be Gibbs, and that's it. Stetson Bennett. Brian Branch for the Lions. And Mozzie Smith. Dontavian Wicks, University of Virginia. Taysom Hill, Brown, and Darius Slayton. Come on, Puka. He asked nice. He asked nice, Joe Boo. Keaton Mitchell. Herman Moore. Justin Jefferson on the chain reaction, and Broderick Jones. Yeah, That's a big deal right there. That's a huge 180 extension. I don't know how many he had left. Two years left. So 180 stretched out over 6 years. It's a big cap hit. Quentin Johnson. Oh, Gibbs not going anywhere. Odell Beckham Jr. We'll cut half the team before that happens. Myles Garrett and Tucker Kraft. Bruce Smith. Joshua Downs for the Colts will take. Micah on the My House and BJ Ojolari. And it doesn't end here. I've got 2 other hobbies over there. Oh, also there's a select break, 2024 break pin at the bottom of your screen. I'm just saying. Charlie Jones, Bijan for the Falcons. Yep, that's cool. Going to Evan. Aaron Rodgers and Hassan Reddick. No Pukas, no CJs, but we did get a Bijan. We got a Bijan. It's resurgence time. It is, Evan. That's exactly what it is. I think our RPA's right there. That's weird. That's weird. What is that? I don't know. Oh, it's probably just a pack. Never mind. Empty. What's up, Texan? Peyton Manning. Dan Fouts, Eli Manning, Tim Brown, Kurt Warner on the refractor. Whoa, hold up. Wait a minute. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 99 for the Cardinals. We shall take. Going to Augustin Cardi and JPJ. Nice Texan. A deed. Mayberry, didn't you hit a sketch card to cover all the teams for like the next week? I think you did. And Joe Boo was here for that. Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, Will Levis out of 249, Adonai Mitchell, Suamatia, and Lassiter. It's probably better than Jaden Daniels right now. Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed. Who's that? Uh-oh. This could be your boy right here, Mayberry. It's Cole Bishop. Lufa. Xavier Legette. We got a redemption. We got redemption. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Resurgence rookie signature of... Oh, it's usually somebody good when it's like this. Oh no. Oh no. This is how it usually is with him. But it's usually the other QBs too. Or Cooper DeJean. For the Eagles, going to Justin. Dream a little dream. That's right, Mr. Hanson. Hanson, did you see the card hit last night? Did you see the card hit last night? Jason Kelsey, Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, Marshawn Lloyd out of 275, Paul and Fisk. It is, Jonathan. It really is. I don't know how many teams are gone in that select break. It doesn't feel like it's many. I haven't seen maybe like 5 or 6. So I don't know if baseball is going to happen today because I didn't realize that was going to be not received all that well. It's select. But I did plan on running baseball after that. Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Mike Singletary, Troy Aikman, Brock Bowers on the silver. I mean, I can put it up there, Mayberry. I'm just saying we might be sitting here till 2 o'clock with the football break. So we can do it. I ain't got nowhere to be. Frank Gore and Cowing and McCaffrey. Jace, we're talking about this card right here. That one. That's fine. I just, you guys might have to go and shave by the time the football's filled. J.J. Watt. Dan Marino. Drew Brees. Bob Greasy on the silver. This might be an auto. Xavier Worthy on the auto. So 2 good autos so far. That is J. Wham, Xavier Worthy, Nate Wiggins, and Jatavian Sanders. Me neither, Buck. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Michael Strahan, Jermaine Burton on the silver, Anthony Richardson for the Colts, Rook and Eric All. I didn't, B-Wax. I sure didn't. Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Brian Dawkins for the Eagles on the silver. There he is, Mr. Pratt. Amarius Mims and Cade Stover. We still got another hobby after this. Good morning, Sierra. Good morning. Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Staubach, Emmitt Smith. Oh, hold on. Kamari Lassiter's out of $3.99. Tony Dorsett, Jared Wiley, and Joe Alt. Where's this RPA going to be? Worthy and Coop? Is this going to be a Colt or something? I'm calling Adonai Mitchell. That's my call. Adonai Mitchell, RPA. Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Jaden Hicks out of 175, Kurt Warner refractor for the Rams, Terrion Arnold, and Mason Smith. Malik Washington, Braswell. Oh, I'm changing mine. It's going to be Cade Stover. Ray Lewis, Joe Thomas, Boomer Esiason, Antonio Freeman, Edgerrin Cooper, Bo Jackson, Roman Wilson, and Christopher Braswell. Wise predicts a Panther. Looks like it might be numbered. Looks kind of thick. Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Ozzie Newsome, Bryce Young, Isaiah Davis, Jalen Wright, Troy Aikman, and it's a Patriot. Jalen Polk out of 75. Nobody said Polk. Nobody said Polk, but it's going to Nate Dogg. It's Jalen Polk out of 75. Good looking patches. Too bad it wasn't that other guy. You know that other guy? Can't remember his name anymore. I think he still plays quarterback for him, though. B-Wax, you got it right. All right, one hobby left. One hobby to go. Kind of thick. Who's Ty Robinson? Who's this guy? Ty Robinson out of 50 doing some stretches for his rookie auto in black. Matthew Golden on the patch out of 199 for the pack. For the Jags, Tank Bigsby on the auto out of 249. Jalen Milroe on the RPA out of 50 for the Seahawks. Ain't bad. Seahawks always have really good patches, don't they? And last but not least is a Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins out of 99. That's what it is. Yes, they did, Sierra. Yes, they did. Right? Yeah, exactly. TikTokery, that's exactly right. Shame. Shame on them all. Appreciate you, Wise. I'm going to do a quick recap of this and see what's off the board in the last football break of the morning. Let's see here. Xavier wasn't bad. Breeze ain't bad. Oh boy ain't bad. Oh boy ain't bad. DeJean ain't bad. We get an auto out of that. That was a weird H2 right there. Abby Normal. And then we're doing baseball after football, however long that takes. And it's a good baseball break. It is. I'm excited to rip that break. Somebody's going to get something. Steve Young, Shadur, Genty, Hertz, Hampton, Higgins, Genty, Cam Ward, Adams, Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, Matthew Golden, Egbuka, Abdul Carter, Ollie Gordon, Quinshon Judkins, Will Howard, Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, Ryan Tannehill out of 35, Jaden Higgins, Travis Hunter, Jaden Hicks, and Marshawn Lloyd. Kamari Lassiter, Will Levis, and Brock Bowers, Josh Downs, Micah Parsons, and Brian Branch. Jalen Polk RPA was out of 75. Tank Bigsby auto for the Jags was out of 249. Drew Sanders for the Broncos. Ty Robinson for the Eagles. Kenneth Grant out of 99 for the Dolphins. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 99 for the Cardinals. Tucker Kraft, Jordan Addison, Cam Ward, Justin Jefferson, Travion Henderson, Matthew Golden, Bijan, Cooper DeJean Redemption Auto, Matthew Golden RPA out of patch out of 199, Drew Brees out of 35, Xavier Worthy Auto, and a Jalen Milroe RPA. Yeah. Not too bad, Jonathan. Not too bad. It was pretty good. It's time to rip. I'm going to print this out and we're going to rip it. That's the way it's going to be. is it? Hang on, I lost it. Hang on. Where'd it go? Sometimes they move around. Where'd it go? There it is. Take a screenshot of that if you feel the need to for your records. And then I'm going to take this down and we're going to get this ripped. Give me a second. I'll get that in the shop here momentarily. Give me a minute. We're not starting with these, that's for sure. Boston College will rout Notre Dame this weekend. I do not think that. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Not even somewhat. And no. Am I missing something? Does Boston College matter? And did I lose? Am I missing something? I thought Notre Dame was good and Boston College was kind of like. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Now, back in the day, Boston College was pretty good. But as of right now, I don't know. Baseball is going into the shop right now. This will be my last break of the morning. It's exactly what I said it would be. And then I just got to pin it for you guys. There it is. It's pinned. It should be. Oh, hang on. Now it is. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My fault. All right, we're starting with blasters. Arius, we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best, okay? Maybe I can send you one, you know? Empty box. Devontae Adams. Elick. Travis Hunter on the green mosaic. Greg Rousseau's been showing up a lot for some reason. Did mosaic go off with Greg Rousseau's? Terrell Owens and Fairbairn. Ray, Kenny Clark, Jaden Higgins, Adam Thielen, Mike Evans, and Josh Allen. Willis McGahee, Khalil Mullings, DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson on the Elevate, Jalen Milroe, Variation, and Brian Thomas Jr. The baseball is a 3-2, a tier 1, a regular Topps Chrome Hobby, and Bowman Chrome Breaker's Delight. Jamar Chase, Tyler Booker, Kurt Warner, Jaden Higgins, Austin Hooper, and Bijan Robinson. Tony Dorsett, Amon-Ra, Drake May, Bill Cowher. I'm ready for the honeycomb with this. The Honeycomb or the Genesis, one of them. Kendra Miller and Myles Garrett. Dak Prescott, Mr. Duger, Jalen Lane, Jadeveon Clowney, Quinshawn on the variation, and Mark Andrews. 3 blasters to go. 1 blaster down, 3 blasters to go. Labubu. Whitney's back. Welcome back, Whitney. Empty. Warren Sapp. Ricky White III. Puka. Garrett Wilson. Zach Ertz and Tua. I don't know nothing about Ricky. I don't know nothing about Ricky. Never seen him before. Marshall Falk. Maboo. Nico on the silver. Kid Reporter. Adonai Mitchell. Abdul Carter on the variation and TJ Hawkinson. It's a big dude. We'll go ahead and take care of Nico too. Jerry Judy. Eric Molds. Dylan Gabriel on the silver. Yep. 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 Big time. Bobby Wagner. Rich Gannon. Joseph Horn. Burra, Tez Johnson, Mitchell Evans for the Panthers, Josh Allen on the Epic Performers, Tank Bigsby, and Dante Culpepper. My shows are on. My show's on. That's weird looking. Hold up. Why does that look so weird? Am I wrong? Does that not look weird? I know it's throwback. I get that. It's Harold Carmichael, but why does that look so weird? Jalen Noel, Malik Neighbors, Andrew Van Ginkel on the orange, Rome Adunzi, and Alvin Kamara. It does. It does. It's something that looks weird. Van Ginkel, or Van Noy, not Van Ginkel. Devin Neal, Eric Dickerson, CeeDee Lamb, Peyton Manning, and Keon Coleman. 2 blasters to go. 2 blasters to go. Yeah, it's baseball. Baseball's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Empty. Warren Moon. Travion. Omarion. Terrell Davis, Ray Lewis, and Travis Etienne. Benson. Godwin. Tim Brown on the silver mosaic. We got Kid Reporter action. Chris Johnson, Randy Gradisher, and Zach Ertz. Brock Bowers, Chop, Joseph Burrow for the Bengals, Barry Sanders Hall of Fame, Drake London and TJ Hawkinson. Laporta, Roddy White, Jimmy Horn Jr., Nick Bonito, Travis Hunter on the variation, and Joe Horn. A.J. Brown. Ooh, nice. Amari and Hampton on the silver mosaic notoriety. Jewel, Cole Kmet, and Dante Culpepper. Oh, and Alvin Kamara. Larry Fitzgerald, Cam Ward without the rookie symbol, Shadir on the notoriety, Matthew Golden Orange, okay, Caleb Williams, and Tua. Shadir and Cam. Are they really? It's an error. It's worth thousands. Come on now, peeps. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. We got one blaster left. One blaster left, J-Wham. One blaster left. Nothing. Myers, Robinson, Dante Thornton Jr., Altoon, Caleb Johnson, and Tariq Woolen. Altoon, Mertz, Sam Darnold, Julius Peppers for the Panthers, Christian Watson, and Bo Nix. Malik Neighbors. We got a stained glass. Romeo Dobbs, Jaden Reed, Kid Reporter, Andrew Van Ginkel, DJ Giddens. Good luck. Jay Jettas for the Vikings. They sat there for a minute, didn't they? Were they? I think the Falcons were the last team. Second to last team. I think these look better this year. These look better than they did before. The micro mosaic, I'm not sure about. H-Hand, Quinn Ewers, Jerome Ford, Pat Bryant, Trey Tucker, and Michael Irvin. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. It kind of does, K13. Yes, it does. Troy Franklin one more again. Abdul Carter. Lamjack. Shadur on the variation. Josh Downs and Chuck Foreman. Yeah, the micro looks a little, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's okay. It's all right. It's, I don't know. Last pack of the blasters, then it's hobby time. I have no idea, Mustard. Jordan Love. LaJohntay Wester. Dylan Gabriel on the green mosaic variation. Najee, Jordan Love, and Jahmyr Gibbs. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Hobby Twine. Let's do Origins first. Oh boy. Yeah, that certifies as chunky. Empty box. Is that why it wouldn't stand up on the box? It wouldn't stand up on that select for nothing. It's a booklet. All right. Cooper Kupp. Terrence Ferguson. Ladd McConkey's out of 225. Christian Wilkins is out of 149. Got a patch of some sort here. Jalen Noel for the Texans out of 199. Going to BF. Ty Felton for the Vikings on the auto. And let's just see here. R.J. Harvey and Pat Bryant. Duel. Ooh. Out of 5. 5 out of 5. That's kind of nasty. R.J. looked pretty good this week. He looked pretty good this week. But that's sick. That's a sick little booklet there. Hang on. Get out of the way, Joe Boo. That's sick. I know that feeling, Mayberry. I know that feeling. It's part of my repertoire too. Repertoire. 5 out of 5 last on print booklet for the Broncos. R.J. Harvey, Pat Bryant, going to see Wiggy. Let me take care of the rest of these two. That's nice. That's very nice. You never know. You never quite know around these parts. Now it's select time. Good luck. Select be good to us. Baseball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. No, not football, baseball. Empty box. They're always discombobulated. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, we're starting out with something. All right, pulling from the back here. Patrick Surtain II. Alex Anzalone for the Lions out of 249. Our silver is Earl Campbell. And what do we got here? No way. No way. Back-to-back CJ Stroud. Dude. Mayberry, you're killing me. 5 out of 10. Going to BF. That's nasty. That's nasty. First pack. A deed. Some would call that a deed. Josh Allen, L'Jarius Sneed, Kyler Murray on the silver for the Cardinals, Michael Penix Jr. Phenomenon, and Puka. I don't know. We had a pretty good first box, and that was the case hit in CJ Stroud out of gold out of 10 in it. Roma Dunze, Brett Favre on the silver for the Jets. Troy Franklin for the Broncos is kind of nasty. He's been playing pretty good. Out of 75, A.J. Dillon and Devontae Adams. We got Jared Verse, Ray Davis, Tyler Guyton, Nico Collins is out of 149, and Isaiah Simmons. Texans. Mostert, Debo, Josh Allen Phenomenon, Zay Flowers on the auto for the Ravens. That was a Gibby team, I think. Going to Dustin. It's not out of 399. It is numbered. Going to Dustin. Ferda. And Mr. Rousseau. It's nasty, C9. It's nasty, you know. DeMarcus Ware. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Our other auto is Jason Sehorn for the Rams. Out of 75. That is BM Kid, Kyron Williams, and Marvin Harrison Jr. We'll take that. We'll take a little Jason Sehorn action. The original Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean before there was a Cooper DeJean. Jahmyr Gibbs. Calais Campbell for the Dolphins on the silver. Marvin Mims, Broncos Eaton, out of 99. Devin Hester for the Falcons, and Daniel Hampton. He sure did. He played for the Rams. It's true. It happened. It's a real thing. Lamb Jack, Kyle Pitts, Sam Darnold on the silver. What's going on there? Jacoby Brissett and Tyler Nubin. CeeDee Lamb. Joseph Alt. A silver Michael Penix for the Falcons. DK Metcalf and Marvin Harrison Jr. There's Bo Nix. He's going to show up every time, every single time. Justin Jefferson, Spencer Rattler on the silver, Myles Garrett, and Gabriel Davis. T. Higgins, Brock Bowers, Thibodeau, Ricky Pearsall on the silver, Braylon Allen, and A.J. Cole. Mr. and Mrs. Herbie, Tip, Joe Montana out of 299 Law 2, and Calvin the Hitman Hill. Card breaks, Arius. And my best guess would be Disney. And maybe some SpongeBob. But I don't know that for sure. I don't know that for sure. But I think that. But I also don't want people to be like, "What he said that he said." Well, he said, and then he said. Oh, are they doing that? I thought they were doing that Saturday. See, I don't know. I'm not sure. But they will be on breaking cards of some capacity. That I'm confident in. Or it could be our first live Labubu sale ever. 5-case Emanate. Oh boy. Oh boy. Would they change that at midnight last night? They pulled the switcheroo at midnight? Labubu Bonanza. Shadir, Travis Hunter, Joe Burrow, Quinn Ewers and Travion Henderson, Omarion Hampton, Julius Peppers, Caleb Johnson and Cam Ward, Shadir, Matthew Golden, Omarion Hampton, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Josh Allen, Nico Collins, Quinshon Judkins, Jaden Higgins, Van Ginkel and Abdul Carter, Ricky White III, and Garrett Wilson, and Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel on the silver, Jalen Milrow, Joe Montana, Troy Franklin and Michael Penix Jr., Ricky Parasol, Spencer Rattler, Marvin Mims, Devin Hester, Jason Sehorn was out of 75, Zay Flowers was out of 399, Alex Anzalone, Nico Collins, Jalen Noel, Wilkins, CJ Stroud out of 10. 5 out of 10 on the patch. That's kind of cool. Lad McConkey, Ty Felton, Terrence Ferguson, Stained Glass, Justin Jefferson for the Vikings, and 5 out of 5 booklet, rookie booklet, Pat Bryant and RJ Harvey for the Broncos. There it is. All right, let's take this down. Let's put this up. Last break of the day. Baseball is here, and that's the way it's going to be. Topps Midnight's pretty good. Wasted, I'm with you. We're going to do this one last. We're going to do Tier 1 second to last. Bowman Chrome. And we're starting with Topps Chrome. You remember that, Arkham? Good memory, bro. Primo bought some Encore. He bought too much Encore when that happened. He bought too much Encore. But as a good person, I didn't just put it in a bunch of breaks. I traded it for top loaders. All right, good luck. Six months marble. Empty box. Why is that? Okay. Looks good enough to me. Good luck. I didn't know, you guys. I didn't know how bad that was going to be. Michael Hellman. Like I said, you don't always get it right. Your intent is to get it right. I try to put the best break up there for you. Sometimes it doesn't happen. I'm pretty good at it, but it doesn't happen every single time. Silver, Ty France, and Max Scherzer. Josh Lowe. Randy Arozarena for the Mariners. Wyatt Langford for the Rangers, and Tyler Fitzgerald. Hey, it's Blake Dunn. JT Realmuto for the Phillies on the negative. Yordan Alvarez and Nolan Gorman. Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. Will Wagner. Christopher Morel. Cater Montero for the Tigers on the silver, and Paul Goldschmidt. Mr. Montero. Dude, when that stuff came out, it was a little expensive too. Like, no, not crazy, but it was too much. It was too much. It was about $100 too much than it should ever been. Xavier Edwards. Nick Sogard, because I talked all that schmack about the Yankees. That's why. Nick Sogard out of $2.99. We take those, brother. Adley Rushman and Nick Castellanos. It look good. It look good. $158 out of $2.99. You didn't let him sit, huh? You said no. Suigano. Javier Sanoja. Clayton Kershaw on the silver, and Mark Vientos. This might be one of his last cards right here. That's Matt Stafford's boy right there. Singa. Siri for the Mets. Brooks Lee and Devin Williams. Rhett Lauder. Tristan Casas. Kobe Mayo. And Cheerio. We've got Mason Wynn, Pedro Leon, River Ryan for the Dodgers, and Jeff McNeil. Is Clayton playing? Has he pitched in the World Series? McRae, Sale. Did they put him in then? I didn't know. I knew he was active, but I didn't know if he'd pitched. Evan Carter, Future Stars, and Logan Webb. I definitely would have been. I was long gone in the 18th inning. I was asleep. Totally Certified wasn't bad, Arkham. You're right. I'm with you. I don't care much about the blasters and the megas, but their upper echelon box wasn't bad. Ronald Acuna, Will Warren, Marcus Semien, and Shane McClanahan. I'm still tired from that game. Dylan Cruz, Vladdy for the Blue Jays, James Wood we take, and Wyatt Langford. Vladdy on the Prism, or no, what is that? It's a refractor, but I forget what they call that. Paul Skeens. Oh, A little short print Mike Trout for the Angels will take. Not bad. No, it's something else. It's something else, Trey. It's like in Disney. Jose Ramirez and Gore. Prism Fractor, that's it. Zach Wheeler. Ben Rice. Hurston Waldrop for the Braves and Lawrence Butler. Bork. Trey Sweeney. Corey Seager. James Wood on the Fortune 15 and Severino. Take that. Alec Bohm, Malloy, Francisco Lindor, and Tyler O'Neill. No, Cam, I did not. Gyro. Nathan Lowell for the Nationals, Cole Reagans for the Royals, and Connor Wong. Baby Konai, Jung-Hoo Lee, Ellie De La Cruz, and Gavin Lux. It's Spencer Steer, Jake Bloss. Ooh, silver James Wood. We take those. Yep. I'm not touching that. Looks good. Looks good, Nationals. We'll take it, Trey. And Tristan McKenzie. Dylan Dingla. Corbin Burns. Shohei on the power players, and Jose Altuve. All right. It's time to get down to the nitty gritty. We're going to do Bowman Chrome. Then we're going to do Tier 1. And then we're going to do the 3 and 2. Watch us. Just watch us. Empty. All right, let's see what we can find in this. Good luck, everybody. We've got Chase Dollander. Jesus for the Brew Crew. Our first auto is a Yankee. Marte. Okay, yep, we'll take that. It's not numbered. Aniello Marquez out of 499 for the Angels. Not bad. On card. And Pena for the Mets. Why does that guy look like a problem? That guy looks like a problem. Even if he's not. Bautista for the Mariners out of 150. Brett Bateman out of 499 for the Cubs. C.J. Abrams out of 499. Jesus one more again. And Jacob Wilson on the refractor. We'll take that too. Okay. Now it's on to the big McGillis. Izzy. Kersaxon, he looks like a problem. He looks like a legit problem. Sometimes you can look at somebody and just be like, hold up 1 minute here. Hold up. Hold up here. It feels like that more in baseball than anything. Look, Arkham. Arkham, you know what? You know what? There's a 1-1 over here. I hope it makes it to its destination. But you never know. You never know these days. All kinds of things can happen these days, you know? There'd be no way to know what actually went down. Hey, I need y'all to focus again. I need y'all to come back and focus. All right? That doesn't matter. Nobody cares. It's not what you think. It's what you can prove. All right, tier 1. Come on, tier 1, be good to us. Empty. Luba, about a 50, going to Bear Down. Oh, we got another Mike Trout. And a Bryce Harper. Ooh, so this will go to the more expensive team, which is definitely the Phillies, unfortunately. That is going to, let's see here, who had the Angels? Sorry, kid. That goes to the Phillies, which is C9. Ozuna out of 25 for the Braves. Ain't too bad neither. Going to Bear Down. And last but not least, a Tyler Locklear auto out of 199 for the Mariners. That is DJCT. In Primo we trust. Mayberry. I see you, brother. Maybe the 3 and 2 can be the one. Sometimes you have to sit all the way through madness to get to the promised land. Let me write this on here before I forget. Yeah, I'm sure that won't go. Nobody will notice that being gone. All right, good luck. Where's my? Well, I don't have them over here, but that's okay. I'll just use kid reporters. And we'll do the pack first. Maybe we'll get lucky. Good luck. We've got Arias for the Red Sox. Look at this, gent. Mike Piazza, 8 out of 10 for the Dodgers. Going to Fred. For Detroit out of 20, Hal Newhouser. And I forgot who had the Tigers. J-Wham. Look at old Piazza. The pimp player extraordinaire himself. There he is. That is 8 out of 10. Good looking card. And old boy for the Red Sox. All right. 2 cards left. that Lou? It is. Out of 25, Luminous Lumber. Lou Brock out of 25. And I think that goes to Mayberry. A little Lou Brock. I knew it was him. 6 out of 25. Not bad. Lou Brock. And we got one mo. I did watch Hal growing up. Yes, I did, Trey. He was a good player. And jersey autograph for the Phillies out of 49, Aiden Miller. For the Phillies. Phillies did some work, didn't they? Going to C9. C9, you've been eating, bro. You've been eating. Congrats. It is 8 out of 49. Lou Brock out of 25. A little deed here, a little deed there. Let's do a little recap deed, okay? All right. All right. Good deed, everybody. I'm sorry for anybody that, I know some of y'all don't stay for this last one. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back on tomorrow. Mr. and Mrs. will be on the night. From what I've understood from you guys telling me, they have decided to go ahead and do the Emanate break. So be on the lookout for that. That might, I don't know when they're posting it. So Bautista out of 150. James Wood, Hurston Waldrop, Brett Bateman, Jacob Wilson, Shohei, Jesus, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Mark Trout, C.J. Abrams, Clayton Kershaw and Kiter Montero, J.T. Realmoto, Randy Arozarena, James Wood on the silver, Marte for the Yankees, Marquez for the Angels, Pena for the Mets. Problem. I repeat, problem. You two wasted. James Wood and River Ryan. We've got Arias out of 49 for the Red Sox. You too, Ginger. Appreciate you. Nick Sogard out of 299. Ozuna out of 25 for the Braves. Hal Newhouser, my friend and yours, out of 20. 9 out of 20 for the Tigers. Tyler Locklear auto out of the 199 for the Mariners. Lou Bob out of 50. Trout and Harper, that goes to the Phillies. Mike Piazza out of 10 for the Dodgers. Lou Brock out of 25 for the Cardinals. And last but not least, a little Aiden Miller. Jersey auto out of 49 for the Phillies. Okay. All right, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight, and then Friday morning it'll be a dual stream with Mr. and Primo. So that should be interesting. You never know what might go down there. A good time will go down there is what's going to happen. Appreciate you all. I'm going to turn off YouTube.